friends, I'm Lulu, and welcome to Judson Sunday Arts, where kids of all ages can make art that matters. My pronouns are she, her, hers, and for those of you joining us who are blind or have low vision, I'm a white 34-year-old woman with short, dark blonde hair. I'm wearing a white, short-sleeved dress with blue flowers, and there's a big bookcase and cabinet behind me with books and other things in them, and art on the walls. Happy Disability Pride Month, everyone! This month we are highlighting artists with disabilities, and today we're creating descriptive dances. You will need music you love and space to move around. Andy's off for the rest of the summer, so this is a standalone activity. And today we're going to highlight Dance by Kinetic Light. According to their website, linked below, Kinetic Light creates, performs, and teaches at the nexus of access, disability, dance, and race. Disability is not the deficit of diagnosis. In our work, intersectional disability is an aesthetic, a culture, and an essential element of our artistry. Access is a central part of the art and our creative process. I have a picture next to me from Kinetic Light, and this description comes from their website. Alice, a dancer with light brown skin and short curly hair, and Laurel, a dancer with pale skin and close-cropped blonde hair, hang from the ceiling. They each have one hand on a cable as they reach for each other with the other. They are nearly horizontal, and their legs and feet face out. Silver barbed wire stretches between and beneath them, against a black backdrop. Left out from that description is that both dancers sit in manual wheelchairs. We are going to watch and hear an audio-described video of Kinetic Light dancers in and out of rehearsal and dancing with each other in separate places in a piece called Wisp, the Ground Size. Let's take a look.
Screen is blank.
Can you see me?
A dark stage, Alice on her back in a manual wheelchair, tapping forearm crutches. On a screen, flames ripple and rise.
How close do we need to get?
Wearing sheer black and gold twists on the vast stage, confronts audience with an intense questioning gaze.
And what will we make of each other when we get there?
The film alternates between stage and dance studios. Curls dyed reddish blonde. In her chair, crutches as fins then oars. Out of her chair, skates. She soars. On her back, feet planted in crutch cuffs, fluttering arms and legs. Text, where good souls fear. Now she rolls in her manual wheelchair.
Excuse me. Thank you.
Passes through New York cityscape.
Speed's just part of my personality.
The bent panorama from a camera attached to her wheelchair.
Where good soul's fear is about my inappropriateness in the world. Behind you. Excuse me.
People cast glances, shocked.
And the inappropriateness of the world for me as a queer disabled woman of color.
People move out of her way.
Thank you.
She flips one off. Panorama temporarily splits in two, a view of her and another wheelchair user, and a view in front, people walking past.
It's full speed ahead for me.
Back on the dark stage, the city video of her projected on screen as she dances. Crutches are grand wings and percussion instruments. She sails, then the force of the crutches aloft propels her body into twists.
When I first started using a wheelchair, someone would push me when I got tired. I hated the way they would hang back. I hated feeling powerless to change the choices they made in the name of safety or public politeness.
She tilts onto one crutch at a time, banging the wheelchair, stirs herself through space while sitting on the chair backward, legs draping over the backrest. Back on the city sidewalk, approaches someone walking.
On your right! On your right! On the right, thank you. I never hit people, and I never apologize.
Someone freezes, skitters out of her way at the last second.
Yep, excuse me. When we shot this scene, people thought we faked it, green screened it. They didn't understand that this actually is how I move.
At the studio, affixing the VR camera to her wheelchair, she spins and plays, a friend laughs, films her on a cell phone. Cut to black. Credits roll. Copyright Disability Danceworks, LLC.
Wisp, the Ground Size. This film is structured as a series of solos danced by Geron, Laurel, and Alice. Set in several different environments, reflecting the fact that the artists are spread out across the country. In the course of the solos, images of the other dancers and Michael, our lighting and video designer, appear like ghosts, sometimes commenting on the dancing with their own movement, and sometimes just watching and witnessing.
Duran, dark-skinned man with high twisted locks and some facial hair, wearing a large green tank and blue shorts, black shoes. Duran dances in an apartment and a New York City park with green grass and tall trees. Occasionally in the distance, a fence and some buildings are visible.
Laurel, a short woman with extremely pale skin and close-cropped hair, wearing black leggings and shirt with white text reading, "All y'all." Her bright red lipstick is a stark contrast. Laurel dances in a garden in Atlanta. A fence, a neighboring house, and a flourish of green plants and green grass make her environment.
Alice dances in a hay-filled meadow and in the branches of an old oak tree in California. Alice, a light-skinned black woman with curly hair and bright red lipstick. She wears a tan shirt, black leggings, and a mesh tank top.
Michael, a pale-skinned white man with white blonde hair and beard, wearing a gray short-sleeve shirt and jeans. He is sitting in a black and silver wheelchair. Michael appears at the fence of a green meadow in Oregon. Mountains in the background are visible. In their own environments, Alice, Duran, Michael, and Laurel appear in 4 windows. Michael
Sitting,
leans forward in
knees
his chair.
languid,
Knees
and
touched up,
meditative.
watching.
The dancers appear in 3 separate windows.
Crouch and
Light from
spring,
behind,
left
hand
arm
grazing the floor,
opening,
bent
rock,
over,
look,
hand stretching up the wall.
reach
Duran.
and open, arms swinging overhead, curve and cycle,
Arms reaching
circle,
up, spine
around
sinking back
faster,
into the tree.
pushing up
Comfort.
and up.
Bent over,
Duran in a
hand stretching
hallway.
up the
Duran
wall.
wears a white
Duran,
tank top
sensing
and black
a
biker
push and
shorts
coiled
in a
turn
hallway.
with a wooden floor and white walls. Doors to apartments are present. At the end of the hall, some white LED tubes cross
Then an
and
arm
zigzag
arches
over the wall.
over a
They
curved
cast strong
back shape.
shadows, and
Light
Duran
from
appears
behind.
almost
Duran touches the other
silhouette.
wall.
Light from behind. He brings his leg up, passes it under him as he turns, balancing on one leg. The other leg swings forward and back. Head on the hall, unwinding.
Freezes, sensing. Laurel,
Watching,
slowly,
meditative,
contracting her spine. Arms softly seeking
Breathing.
comfort in the air. Wings curving behind,
Watching.
spine contracting. Breath,
witnessing,
a bounce off the branch. She weaves intricate patterns with her spine and arms together, circling, swinging, now wiping over head again and again. Her arms crochet lace patterns, circling, swinging, a swipe through the air, faster, round and round and round and round. Then, oh, so slow, a soft rebound.
look and turn, push up, open, circle,
Arms twitch outward. He faces Laurel.
open,
He lifts his arm
circle.
over his head.
Push off the ground, one arm.
One arm to 4 limbs and draw up. Look,
Credits. Screen reads, Wisp. The Ground Size. Alice Shepard, director, choreographer, video editing. Duran Herman, choreographer, dancer. Laurel Lawson, choreographer, dancer. Michael K. Mag, actor, lighting designer, video editing. Jerome Ellis, composer. Duran Herman, Laurel Lawson, Michael K. Mag, and Alice Shepard. Audio description. Duran in a hallway. Alice Shepard, choreography. Duran Herman, dancer. Dan Kim, videography. Mizuki Kanata, lighting design. Alice in a tree. Alice Shepard, choreography. Alice Shepard, dancer. Michael K. Mag, lighting design. Daniel Dulitz, videography. Laurel in a garden. Laurel Lawson, choreography. Laurel Lawson, dancer. Sean McCord, videography. Music, Jerome Ellis. First movement, Symphony No. 1, The River, 2014. Ghosts footage, Daniel Dulitz, Duran Herman, and Laurel Lawson. Captions, Alice Shepard. Copyright Disability Danceworks, LLC, 2020. All rights reserved.
What did you notice in this video? I loved how the dancers were in separate places, but made similar movements to each other, so it looked like they were dancing together. I also noticed how the voices describing the dancers and their environments overlapped. The voices are there so that people who are blind or have low vision can see it too. No matter who you are, if you have a disability or are non-disabled, you can dance and witness dance. So, how can we dance so that everyone can see us? That's right, it's art making time. Today, we are creating descriptive dances. You will need music you love and space to move. Whether you move your whole body, parts of your body, or imagine your body moving, listen to the music and allow it to move you. Once you have a dance or series of moves you like, try to describe the movements while you're moving. Or if you can record your dance on a device, watch it and try to describe the movements that you made, or ask a friend to describe your moves. You could spend 5 minutes or a whole week creating your dance and describing it. If you love what you made, send it to me so I can feature it on another edition of Judson Sunday Arts. Be safe, wear your masks, happy art making, and happy Disability Pride Month, friends. See ya!